Hey, what's up guys? This is Dan, and today I want to talk about the easiest ways to get started in real estate in 2023. In case you're just tuning in, my name is Dan. I'm a former financial advisor, and I've been a real estate investor for almost 2 decades. On this channel, I share my experiences and I try to help others along the way. So there's a few ways you can start investing in real estate in 2023. The easiest, lowest barrier to entry is to get your real estate agent's license. In some states, you can also just get a leasing agent's license. And with that, you can just lease houses, even if it's on the weekend, as a second job. And usually you get 50% commission. If you lease a house or an apartment out for $2,000, they send you a check for $1,000. The leasing exam is very easy. Most states, it's only 30 to 50 questions. Study for a week or two, take the test, boom, you have a second weekend job. So with this, the idea is you're not really going to make too much money. If you can make a couple grand a month, that's great. But you're going to start to understand the business. You're going to see what houses rent for what and in which neighborhoods. You'll know the area, you'll know the market, the prices. You'll have a good feeling for the business. I would start there. And if you enjoy it, if you like it, then you get your agent's license, you start buying and selling for clients, and then you start investing. So let's start there, getting your rental agent's license. So with that could bring in a second line of income as well. You could start wholesaling real estate. Basically, wholesaling is just finding a deal, taking it under contract, and then selling it to another party. So once you know the areas, you know some of the landlords, you're going to find out who's buying and selling, who wants what, who wants to sell. Landlords that are retiring, which a lot are happening now, all these baby boomers, they're retiring, they're selling their properties. So not only will you get to know the area, the prices, you'll get to know the deals. And a third way, once you know the market, once you've saved up, preferably at the highest down payment you can, I'm a big fan of buying in cash. A lot of controversy with that. People online tell me it's wrong, it's right. That's what I do, that's what works for me. However, what you can do, you've heard of house hacking. Buying a duplex or a quad, living in one unit, renting out the rest. You don't have to do that if you can't afford a duplex or a quad. Buy a single family home. Right now in the Midwest and in the South, $200,000, $250,000, you're buying a 3-bedroom house. If you're young, if you're single, if you're working 2 jobs, you're out of the house most of the time, you can buy a single family house in a desirable neighborhood. You can rent out all 3 bedrooms to 3 of your friends, whoever, and live in the basement. I know people that have done that. I did that when I was younger. I had a 2-bedroom house. I rented out one of the bedrooms and I rented out the basement to my other buddy. We painted, put some flooring down there. We turned it into a 3rd bedroom and there was already a bathroom down there. So house hack your own house. If you're young, you're gonna have friends that want to rent. Now, be careful, it can ruin relationships, but you can advertise on Craigslist, get somebody in there, rent it out for 6 months. There's always people looking for affordable housing. Be very careful with this, screen your tenants. And if you're working as a leasing agent, you can screen them and get their credit scores. But be very careful. That's an easy way to bring in extra money and house hack. Now, with that said, you can also, if you have a spare bedroom, Airbnb. It just depends how much you want to dedicate to this and how frugal you want to be. Like I said, if you have a 3-bedroom house plus a basement, make the basement your 4th bedroom. I mean, if you really, really want this and you're young and you're aggressive, why not? I'm probably not talking to somebody my age, 40 years old in a family. That opportunity's gone, guys. But if you're in your young 20s and you're just starting out, house hack your own house. Rent it out or Airbnb it. You have 2 extra bedrooms, you run the Airbnb. Very simple. Even if you want to do it just on the weekends, then that's your weekend side hustle. So there's a few different ways to easily start into real estate, and then you can scale it up from that. I remember when I was young, I was house hacking my own house before I bought my first duplex, before I bought my first quad, and I just scaled it up from there. So it hasn't really changed. Back then, Airbnb wasn't popular. Now you have the advantage of having Airbnb as another option. So it should be getting a little bit easier for you guys. So I hope that helped. That's how I'd start in 2023. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's working for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.